So good morning everybody, this is Tom from RV Travel and Living, and today's video coming up is going to be about should you stock up on things? Should you actually go to the market and stock up on cases of water? Not only that, food, things that for the future, because as you know, fuel's increasing, so is the prices of plastic. And so plastic's going to influence the water and some of the things that you're buying. So today we're going to talk about that briefly, so hopefully you enjoy this video coming up. This is our new channel, RV Travel and Living. I hope you guys... We're going to be talking about should you stock up on items? Should you stock up on fuel, water, food, solar? We all know how things are going to be getting a little bit more pricey because plastics are made from fuel, your poly bags, things of that nature. You're going to see increases in a lot of items, a lot of things that you normally wear, like the glasses and things like that. So you will find prices will increase, and it gives these suppliers, these manufacturers, an excuse to go up because, well, gas went up, so we're going to go up in apparel, and we're going to go up in glasses, and we're going to go up in everything we can. So look for that. So really, I say if you can stock up on what you can. Food, what are you going to stock up on food? I mean, you know, what would something that I would say that's a pricey item that you normally wouldn't buy a lot of, if you wanted to buy, instead of buying one can of coffee, it costs you $5 or $6, maybe buy 2 or 3. It might be a good investment or something like that. As far as water and things like that, I think that's going to be pretty well stationary. Their prices will go up on those plastic bottles because it's made from fuel. And so you will have your water increase, things like that. Of course, fuel is going up, so it increases a lot of things. Solar, is that really a good investment? I say solar is something that I think that you should always invest in anyway. It's not necessarily an item you stock up because gas is going up, but maybe in an instance that you want to save a few bucks on the side. Now, as you know, I have solar here in the Philippines, and it works very well. I'm a solar kind of guy. I have electric bikes. They go 35 mile an hour. They last for 2 days on a charge. I have lithium batteries in there now. They were lead acid before. These bikes are really economical bikes. We rode them here for 3 years. And really a good bike. You could take it anywhere. It didn't cost me anything. No fuel, no repairs. It's just basically a battery and power, and that's it. You charge it up. It costs really pennies to charge it up here in the Philippines. And Ruth would go to town back and forth. I mean, we went back. I wouldn't begin to say a few hundred times back and forth to town and other places. I mean, we went a long ways on those bikes and made it home safely and fine. They're fine. Now, would I invest in electric bikes like that? Yeah, why not? Solar, yes, why not? You can buy right now anywhere from 3, 4, 500 watt panels. The new thing is the 500 watt panels. They supply 500 watts of power. Now, what the smartest thing to do on those is, if you're going to purchase solar, purchase the same type and style. Don't purchase this one panel from this company, okay, because I can afford it, and then one panel from this company because I can afford it 6 months down the road. Wait until you have the funds to buy the 500 watt, as many as you need. Say you need 1,500 watts or 2,000 watts of power. Make sure you wait until you have that money to afford that, because it will give you a constant speed. Because each panel is different, made different manufacturers. So if you have one here and one here, the power may put out 400 watts of power instead of the 500. This one may put out 350. So you're going to have variances there. Then you're going to have good benefit of the panels. Same thing on batteries. You're going to buy batteries. The battery is the heart of the system. The battery is the key of the system. Solar does anything but charge up the batteries. That's all solar is good for. It does not do anything at all but charge the batteries. The solar itself is the key. And you need a good MPPT controller, or a controller that you can have. Now, there are grid tie-in inverters that you can tie into the grid, and things like that that some RVers have installed on their units that they just tie in the grid and they feed back, and then they get credit. The parks will give them credit for it. But really, there's a few parks that does that. It's not really an economical thing to do. I would add a standalone unit for your RV. Standalone meaning that when you're parked, you got enough power, you can power yourself for however long you need to do, is all you need to have the sun. Now, the solar can actually, not only that, it can actually heat your water. It can actually take care of your RV and all your needs. I can even run an air conditioner for a period of time. It can run an air conditioner 24 hours a day. And there are guys out there that run their air conditioner out in the desert with the solar because they have a lot of sun. Now, depending on where you're at in part of the country, it's going to vary on the light and the sun and when they rise and when the sun deals and where it is on the atmosphere at that particular time. But yes, solar is the way to go. As far as fuel and food, I would actually say if it's a specialty item that you like and it's a costly item, stock up on a little bit of it. I mean, it's like anything else. You invest it into your future anyway. I don't think that will it get to the point to where the supply chain will be broke. I think we'll always have a supply chain. You may not be able to always get the items that you actually want at the time you want them, but I think you're always going to have a pretty good selection on foods and things like that. I think even here in the Philippines, the supply chain has been broke many times, but they still have the same selection that they had last week, last year, last month, 5 years ago. It may be low on when you may not be able to get the crackers that you want, or the tuna in a can that you like, or the Folgers coffee in a can, and you have to order that in. You can't get that always anyway. So, but it's about planning, and I think it's no different than what you do now, planning for the future, planning for your life. Because if you're in boondocking and you're always planning anyway, okay, well, I know I can go here and stay. I know if this is a no-go, I can go over here and stay. And you always have plan A, B, or C, right? Hopefully the A, B, and C is working for you. Sometimes you have to go to size D, D plan. And I say size D, I mean planning for D. But it has happened to me where A, B, and C was not working, and I had to figure out something else. And I said, well, I'll just see if I can stay here another day without causing any trouble. Now, a lot of times, too, it's like anything else. You get more with honey than you do vinegar. And what I mean by that is if you are nice and you are nice to the people around you and nice to the park people and nice to the guy that's mowing the yard because you don't know who that person is. It could be the son-in-law of the owner. You could always be aware that no matter where you're at, it can get things done. Same thing when I was in the supermarket business. I might be a manager today. I might be a district manager. I might be a regional manager today. But what about tomorrow? If I'm gone, this person that's underneath me that I've been training for years may end up being my boss one day. So you got to treat everybody with respect and general common courtesy. I know that RVing can be stressful, but you don't let it stress you. You have fun with it. That's the thing. If it starts stressing you, you need to go find something else. But if RVing is out and you're out and you're doing it for a necessity, is it a want or a need, or you have to do it because you have no choice, then that creates another issue. But the thing about RVing is take your time, relax, enjoy yourself, because that's what you're there to do. Enjoy your life and not get stressed out on it. And that's the reason you're in RV. Enjoy the environments around you, because God gave you this wonderful earth to enjoy the time together and enjoy the people around you. Enjoy the sun and the even it's cold out. You can't enjoy it, and even the heat you can't enjoy it. But sometimes there's a happy medium there. I want to thank everybody for always watching my videos. I want to thank everybody for always coming on our channel. And thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me today. God bless everybody. And I'll see you guys next time on RV Travel and Living.